Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the global live broadcast of Memory Branch of the 4th GMIF 2025 Innovation Summit. I'm your host, Leia, live in Shenzhen, and it's a great pleasure to meet you again this year. The year 2025 marks a pivotal moment in the accelerated adoption of artificial intelligence. The rapid uptake of intelligent terminals, such as AI PCs, AI smartphones, and AI servers, have fueled the rise of innovative applications, including generative AI, autonomous driving, AI glasses, and embodied AI. Amid this evolution, storage systems have emerged from the background to take the center stage, serving as a key underpinning for enhancing AI experiences and driving systemic transformation. In the face of the high demands of bandwidth, power consumption, latency, capacity, and dimension across diverse AI-driven scenarios, significant breakthroughs have been achieved in new generation high-performance storage technologies like low-power DDR5X, DDR5, QAC NAND, and CXL technologies. Integrated innovations in chip design, controller, algorithm, and packaging and testing processes are preparing the industry into a new phase of AI-driven transformation. In this dynamic context, the 4th GMIF 2025 Innovation Summit Global Memory Innovation Forum officially kicks off on September 25. And in this year's live stream, we have, as usual, invited some of the most influential companies joining us online to share their latest insights, technologies, and visions for memory technologies and the AI future. Before we begin these speeches, I'd like to take a moment to invite our distinguished guests from BIWIN Storage, Silicon Motion, InnoGrit Corporation, Powev Electronic, Kingspec, Quanxing, Silergy, and OKN Technology to make a brief introduction of their companies and businesses.
Hi, I'm Bob Snyder. I'm the European and North American Marketing Director for BIWIN Storage Technology. We're a leading producer of flash and memory solutions for the consumer, embedded, industrial, and automotive market. We're listed on the Shanghai Stock Exchange and recently were awarded fastest growing stock of the year.
Hello, everyone. This is Peter Chen from Silicon Motion. I'm in charge of client SSD product and marketing. As everyone knows, Silicon Motion is the technical leader of the NAND controller industry. I'm very glad to have the chance to introduce what we have done and what is our innovation on the edge AI storage. I also will bring some new of our controllers and share the advanced technology we have developed. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Lily from InnoGrit as a role of product manager. It's my great pleasure to meet you all today and to share insights how PCI Gen 6 SSD is unlocking the next frontier of storage and AI. InnoGrit is a company focused on advancing storage technology to solve the data storage and data transport problem in AI and big data applications through innovative SoC and system solutions.
Hello everyone, this is Amber. I'm the overseas sales manager for Powev Technology company. I'm glad to meet all of you here and introduce myself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is William, and I'm here today on behalf of the Kingspec Electronic Technology. It is my pleasure to share our perspective on a very important topic, the construction of a new ecosystem for storage testing. In the next few minutes, I will take you through the Kingspec's journey, our innovations in the testing, and how we are building a more intelligent, reliable framework that set a new standards for the storage industry.
Hello everyone, I'm Wang Yukun, the AI Product Director of Transient Technology. It's an honor to be here. We're an innovation storage company with some unique progress in the field of AI. which can help AI greatly reduce costs through the power of storage.
Hello everyone, I'm Cecilia Chen from Silergy. I'm the marketing manager. I worked Silergy for 15 years, and Silergy is the biggest IC company over the world. And we provide the best solution from analog IC and embedded processing IC and signal chain IC. Today, I will focus on memory PMIC IC. So that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Alex from Okin Technology. It's really my honor to have this opportunity to join GMIF2025. And Okin was founded in 2005 and specialized in semiconductor memory testing system. As a leading design of testing equipment for the semiconductor memory industry, it provides one-stop memory testing equipment and testing service, which present added value to our customer. Our mission and vision is to contribute Chinese wisdom to the semiconductor memory industry and continue leading the testing technology in the semiconductor memory.
Big thanks to all of you for sharing. And now, let's roll into the first keynote of the day. First of all, we are pleased to welcome one of our old friends, Mr. Bob Snyder, Marketing Manager for the Americas and Europe at BIWIN Storage Technology Co. Limited, for the opening presentation. BIWIN has been at the forefront of storage solutions and advanced packaging and testing processes, and through its integrated solution and manufacturing strategy, BIWIN is delivering more innovative system-level solutions for diverse AI demands. Let's find out what insights they have for us today. Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Snyder. Let's welcome.
Hi, I'm sure we all want to attain our goals for this year and next. Attainment has AI in it. AI's rise will redefine PCs, create new opportunity for software. And the word attain means to achieve something significant, to achieve something that you're working towards, something that you set as a goal and that you methodically arrive at a conclusion where is positive for your goals. So it's very interesting that the word attainment has AI in it. Now, AI is the latest tech wave, and we've had waves in the past. We understand how they transform the landscape, but AI is more than a wave. It's more like a tsunami. It's going to flood the landscape and change everything that we do in the way that we do it. An exciting time for the industry and an exciting time for the society at large. We mostly know AI as generative AI, some of the fancy things that you see where they're converting text to video. But attaining AI, we don't really understand the full extent of what AI is going to become, because it's going to be far more than just generative AI. In order to attain true disruption, AI is going to break into hundreds and hundreds of different flavors as we get specialized agentic AI for each job title, for each industry, for each operation. And this wave of technology will improve the way that we work and improve our life. But it's not just one massive AI. It's actually hundreds and hundreds of different flavors of AI, each one more personalized for the job and for the function that it has to serve. All this tsunami in AI is also going to help the PC industry to attain resurgence. And the Gartner says that AI PCs are going to represent 31% of the worldwide PC market by the end of 2025. So AI is already transforming to make PCs indispensable again, tools for the new work and leisure. It's reigniting interest and demand. I'd like you to consider this for a minute. Consider if you have an old locomotive and you want to transform it to a modern, to the next generation of locomotive. What happens is when you upgrade the engine, you just can't upgrade an engine. You have to upgrade the components of the train. You have to upgrade the rest of the cars. You have to have an integrated train system where each component can match favorably to the upgrade on the other components. And this is what AI is going to do to the PC components. And in the storage component side, we're very pleased because the storage experts expect to attain big growth because of AI. The global volume of data is going to expand even more than it's already expanding. And just in this early part of the AI era, in the past 2 years, data storage has grown approximately 30% annually. You can imagine with all the content creativity and all the new tools that you can use AI for, you're going to be generating more projects, more content, more creativity, more data. All of that is going to fuel an annual growth of at least 25% until 2035. And it's fueled by AI. And of course, there's the rapid expansion of digital content, the proliferation of connected devices that will be using AI on the edge, and the rising demand for data-intensive applications as, of course, AI itself is data-intensive and creating AI applications is data-intensive, but also some of the activities you'll be using it for will be data-intensive. All that means that storage expects to attain a big growth. Now, in this AI era, how does BIWIN attain its future in the AI era? Well, for us, we've launched a new consumer line. We've launched a line that's segmented into 3 parts. We have the black opal for serious gaming. Now, black opal is a mineral that's 1,000 times more rare than diamonds. 1,000 times. And we're using that as a symbol for creating a line that's very special for serious gamers, for modders, for overclockers, anyone that needs top tier performance. We'd like them to relate to the Black Opal brand. We have the Amber segment for the mobility. This is for professionals who really require superior on-the-go mobile storage. And Amber is also a rare mineral, but it happens to be nature's own way. It's nature's own system for preserving records, for storage, if you want to look at it that way. Scientists, if they want to know what the world was like 1 billion years ago, can find that recorded in amber, which captures insects, minerals, and plant life, and tells them about that period of time. We also have our BIWIN brand line, and it's a rock-solid mainstream line for everyone who needs to have reliable, dependable storage in their computer, in their accessories, in their memory and storage. I want to focus for a minute on the Black Opal for gamers because, here's a line of product which has to have not only top performance, but also has to have a great aesthetics and a look that can be attractive to people who are very serious about gaming. You see here, we're already winning awards, even though this product range is very early. There's many different, products that we have in the range, but you can see we have DDR5 memory, we have Generation 5 SSD. In addition to the consumer range, we also opened a new laboratory. This laboratory is for specialized increased performance out of the top tier product range. It's a laboratory where we have specialists who are tweaking everything down to the split second to try to see if they can match the needs of the people who are using the very best of the best. And this is the DW192GB. I'll get back to that in a second. But you can see that the OC laboratory is already impacting our product line. This DW100 is part of our Black Opal range. It's also additionally embellished by the OC lab, and it's a DW100 RGB. It's our ultimate flagship. It's ultimate because it has ultra-large capacity for serious gaming productivity and even AI PC workflows. What would you do with 192 GB? It's optimized especially for AMD because with AMD, it can hit the sweet spot of 6,000 MTS. It provides this ultra low CL28 latency, which will get it a faster response, the best of all worlds. And it's stable and reliable with support for high efficiency mode on particular motherboards. Here you can see that this is especially stress tested for more stability and reliability because it's operating at a higher speed. It has more capacity. It has to be able to engage during this intensive, operations that it'll be working on. And to give you an idea of who needs 192 GB, well, let's start with content creation, scientific computing, virtualization and cloud computing, game development, high-end gaming, software development, financial modeling, and of course, AI, PC, where they're trying to attain the best performance from the AI. So it's a much bigger market than probably one would realize. Now, we also work together with the PC ecosystem where we work with the motherboard manufacturers. We also work with the chip manufacturers. But just to give an idea of how I mentioned before, components on a train, the industry is related to each other because we're all components on the same train. Of course, the new AI era is, a lot of people are going to want to attain new product categories. For us, we have ideas for new product categories where we help get the best performance out of the products we already make. And we're showing here Amber, which is our pro mobility brand, where we're launching a Type B card reader, with USB 4. Yeah. So this is the sort of product range that we're able to ensure that our customers who are using our products are actually enabling it to get to, read at the quality that we expect. Another attainment, is we've launched our BIWIN Intelligence. It's a software that checks and analyzes the performance of your SSD. And again, there's no accident in the era of AI that we have a software called Intelligence. And there's no surprise in the fact that in the AI era, hardware companies have to have more and more software expertise. We have an R&D department. We're building up our software abilities for the new era. Now, we're very pleased that the consumer line, although it's young, has been winning a lot of awards. The press has been very kind to us, and in coverage and the comments where they have said that this is a brand to be taken very seriously and is world leading in many aspects. Before I leave you, I'd like to talk about a couple corporate attainments. We don't have time for everything, but I would like to mention just a couple points. I'd like to start with our attainment in our production and logistics. If you can see our map, we've been able, fortunately, to have a geographical optimization of what we do in terms of production. And here we have our head office in Shenzhen. You may remember that we built a very large facility in Wuzhou just recently. It's now currently producing our product ranges that you've seen, like Black Opal and the other products that we have. We'll be announcing at the end of the year, beginning of next year, our new factory facility in Dongguan, which is geared up for the types of memory and storage products that we need as AI rolls out and requires newer and more advanced packaging solutions. So we're set up already, anticipation of the future. It's conveniently located in a triangle that allows us to be not far away from our facilities and to have the head office and our research labs all in not only communication, but physical communication where necessary. I'd like to take time to at least focus on one innovation, because one of our clients recently, a handheld console, announced, and the press were kind enough to focus on it. You may have seen a lot of the coverage on it because it's an exciting option. It brings SSD performance down to the size, almost the size of a micro SD, but it has SSD speed and SSD performance. And some of the newer leading edge devices are going to require something that's beyond the performance of the standards that created for the last generation. And this product is able to bring 1 terabyte down to the size of a micro SD and a sequential read speed up to 3700. So this is a choice for certain types of device manufacturers who need that speed and need that limited footprint. It's a particular innovation that we're proud of. We're also very proud of our performance in the wearable categories, where products like AI glasses, smartwatch, VR, AR headsets, all these products are part of the way that we're changing the interface of how people react with their data. And these products, many of the leading manufacturers include chips like our EPOP4X. It's a combination MMC and a mobile LPDDR. So what happens is it's embedded package on package, and it's enabling some of the largest brands in the world to bring the products to market that they think may be successor to some of the other ways that we've interacted with our data in the past. So thank you for listening. I think attainment is our future at BIWIN, and we hope that you will also attain what you hope for in this year and next.
Thank you, Bob, for your inspiring sharing. We are all amazed at the super innovative new product, Mini SSD, with its ultra compact form factor but same high performance. We believe, as always, BIWIN will continue to prove its strengths in innovation and global competitiveness. Up next, please join me in welcoming Peter Chen from Silicon Motion. Silicon Motion Technology Corporation is a global leader in developing non-flash controllers for SSDs and other solid-state storage devices. It has over 20 years of experience developing specialized processor ICs that manage non-components and deliver market-leading high-performance storage solutions widely used in data centers, PCs, smartphones, and commercial and industrial applications. And today, Mr. Chen will take us on a journey into how storage innovation is empowering AI at the edge. With breakthroughs like the GMIF SM2504XT and the USB 4 SM2324, the story is one of speed, intelligence, and sustainability. Just some simple hints here, please stay tuned and let's welcome Peter Chen on screen.
Hello everyone, this is Peter Chen from Silicon Motion. Today I want to talk about the driving edge AI innovation with PCIe SSDs. I'm Peter Chen from Silicon Motion. Next slide is the legal notice and the disclaimer. Let's skip this page. As everyone knows, the AI widespread adoption is the core market driver from 2022. And with the technology enhanced, AI moves from cloud toward the edge side. You can see from since 2012, the perception AI start to enter our life. And this recent years, the generative AI and agentic AI already spread into all around of us. And we expect the next trend will become the physical AI. And in 2025, we estimated 43% of PCs will be able to run on-device AI, and the growth rate of edge AI is even twice than on the cloud side. Then we have some challenge on our storage for edge AI application. First of all, of course, nowadays everyone is lack of patience. We cannot wait the latency from all the result from the cloud server. So we need a very fast and low latency storage devices. We need a super fast storage that are able to support the high speed content generated from the AI server. And the battery anxiety is another very important point for all the devices we have on our hand. So we need a very low power devices that to maximize the battery life. Security concern is another very important point of new devices all around us, because with the advanced technology, the new devices equipped with more and more sensors that will capture our daily lives, and everyone do not want their everyday life are shared with anyone else. So we need a very secure device. Data portability is another important point, because nowadays everyone have many devices and we want to share all the data around these devices. So the data portability is more important than before. Next, but not the less important, is the cost limitation. We all know that every industrial can grow with only with the cost that become very cheap. Yeah, so we also spend a lot of time to cost down the chips we provided. That is a very important factor for the industry. So in short summary, the storage for edge AI we need first is the performance and the data efficiency devices. So we need to care about the bandwidth, the latency, and we also spend a lot of time to develop a new algorithm to support the FDP, flexible data placement, and the DSM, data storage mechanism, which will make the devices have the super high performance and better data efficiency. Next, we need a low power consumption devices. Before, we only care about the high speed, but now the power efficiency, which means how many gigabyte per second per watt you can get from the storage. And we also need to care about the standby power. Most of the time, your devices are in the standby mode, so we need a super low power consumption devices. Next is the trust and the security features. We spend a lot of time to ask our engineers to develop all what they can do for the authentication, and the firmware resilience features to meet all the standards of the industry. Nowadays, with the computing power become more stronger, we also spend time on the post-quantum algorithm, which will have the even higher security standard regarding the post-quantum computing. Next, we need a devices that can support the cross-platform compatible. We need to care about the high volume capacity. We also need these devices can share the data between all the devices. Last year, I'm very proud to announce our first Gen 5 SSD, the SM2508. We are proudly to announce that this controller really redefined the premium client SSD segment. We also received lots of great feedback from the industry. The one I like most is the second to Optane performance. We know Optane is the king of this storage, but the Optane still have some limitation. But our 2508 based SSDs even close to its performance. And not only the super high performance, these devices not only have a super fast performance, but also with a very good power efficiency. This controller can achieve over 2 GB per second per watt efficiency, which stuns all of the industry. This controller is also the first TSMC 6nm PCIe Gen 5 SSD controller on the market. The active power is less than 7 watts, which I think set a new bar to the premium client SSD category. Okay, this year I want to introduce our new controller, SM2504XT, which is focused on the mainstream Gen 5 SSD. Okay, it is a PCIe Gen 5 with 4 LAN and support NVMe 2.0 standard. It equipped with the 4-channel DDR3600 DRAM-less design. It also uses the TSMC 6nm process, which is proven to be the sweet spot of the process node for the Gen 5 SSD. This controller incorporates triple-core ARM Cortex-R8 CPU, so the sequential read performance can achieve 11.5 GB per second, and we can also achieve the random read 1 million IOPS performance. And we also support the SCA protocol. I think this controller is the first client SSD controller to support the new NAND interface. For the security features, this new controller supports the AES, TCG output, and DICE, and we also support the SPDM, and we will support more and more features and working with our partners. This controller is designed for the low power application, so the advanced power-centric design is about to achieve the power efficiency as high as 2.4 GB per second per watt. This is the best controller I have seen on the market, and we think this controller will set a new standard for the mainstream Gen 5 SSD, which will less than 5 watts. This is a figure to show the comparison between our competitors. So you can see we are better as 24% compared to our competitor on the market. This controller is also 12% better than our premium line product SM2508. So as a result, this controller is perfectly fit for the mainstream edge AI applications. The speed is 1.6 times faster than the Gen 4 SSDs. So now it is a good time to transition the storage device from Gen 4 to Gen 5. This controller is also as green as 1.6 times efficient than the Gen 4 SSDs. This controller is also super compact. We can support up to 4 TB with the very small form factor M.2 2230. So we think this controller is a perfect fit for the mainstream. And we are working with many of our customers to bring this new controller for the mainstream PC for AI applications. For the portable SSD category, I also want to introduce SMI first USB 4 controller, the SM2324. It is a USB 4 Gen 3 by 2 design. And this controller is a true single chip architecture. It supports the native USB Type-C with PD 3.1 to achieve a very compact design and the low power design. This chip is very small but with the ultra speed for the portable SSD category. It comes with over 4,000 MB per second, which is 2 times faster than the old generation USB 3.2. And with the small form factor, we can support a very huge capacity, as high as 32 TB. You can see on the left-hand side of the picture, it compared to a penny. It's just 2 times than a penny, but the capacity is very huge. This controller is designed for the cross-platform compatibility. This controller can be used to cross over PC, mobile, and many more devices like your drone, your game console. You can share all the data between all these new devices. In short summary, the storage is the key of the cloud to edge AI transition, and SMI will trigger client Gen 5 SSD transition for the industrial. And with the over 2.4 gigabyte per second per watt power efficiency, which will make the SM2504 XT the best mainstream PCIe Gen 5 on the market for edge AI application. The SM24 USB 4 portable SSD will bring the edge AI across multi-platform. Okay, thanks everyone. SMI are very proud to announce these new devices to the industrial, and we will work closely with our customer for more better product.
Thank you, Mr. Chen, for your insightful sharing. I believe all the audience, together with me, have got some fresh ideas on edge AI storage, and we are all be excited to see how PCIe SSDs are driving the edge AI era and the deployment of AI applications as well. Now, let's welcome our next speaker, Ms. Lily Ray, Product Manager at InnoGrit Corporation. InnoGrit focuses on advancing storage technologies to solve the data storage and data transport problem in artificial intelligence and other big data applications through innovative integrated circuits and system solutions. Today, Lily's sharing topic is PCIe 6.0 SSDs, unlocking the next frontier of storage and AI. With the arrival of PCIe 6.0, Lily will introduce a brand new 3-tier SSD strategy designed to meet the diverse needs of the market while delivering more advanced features than ever before. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Ms. Lily from InnoGrit.
Hi everyone, this is Lily from InnoGrit as a role of Product Manager. It's my great pleasure to meet you all today and to share insights on how PCIe Gen 6 SSD is unlocking the next frontier of storage and AI. Before diving into the topic, allow me to provide a brief introduction about our company, InnoGrit. InnoGrit is a company focused on advancing storage technology to solve the data storage and data transport problem in AI and other big data applications through innovative SoC and system solutions. Our innovation in system performance, efficiency, reliability, and security is a foundation that supports our mission to unleash the potential limited by traditional data processing architectures and enable a new class of products to consumers, data centers, and enterprise. For PCIe Gen 3, we offer PCIe Gen 3 by 2 and PCIe Gen 3 by 4 solutions with 4-channel and 8-channel options, both DRAM and DRAM-less, as well as HMB configurations. Moving to PCIe Gen 4, we provide PCIe Gen 4 by 4 solutions, again, with 4 and 8-channel design available in DRAM and DRAM-less variants. With PCIe Gen 5, we scale further to PCIe Gen 5 by 4 with 8 and 6-channel architectures, supporting DRAM and low latency NAND to meet the most demanding workloads. And beyond PCIe, our SATA data center SSD support up to 8 channels and 16 TB capacity, designed with latest NAND technology. Together, this product roadmap demonstrates not only our engineering depth, but also our commitment to empowering the AI and big data ecosystem with reliable, high performance, and scalable storage solutions. So far, we have had 4 client chips, 4 data center chips, 5 enterprise SSD modules, 1 data center boot drive to be mass product. When we talk about the next generation of storage, 4 themes stand out. First, high throughput and high IOPS. PCIe Gen 6 SSD are designed to remove bottlenecks, ensuring data moves as fast as computer can consume it. This is the foundation for all modern workloads. Second, storage-next architectures. We are not just building faster drives, we are enabling disaggregated, software-defined, and memory-like storage solutions that integrate seamlessly with NVMe over Fabric and CXL. Third, AI and data-centric workloads. AI is changing how we think about data. SSD must deliver consistent, low-latency access to massive datasets, whether for training, inference, or real-time analytics. And finally, security. At these speeds and scales, protecting data is non-negotiable. From hardware encryption to end-to-end integrity and secure firmware, security is built into the core of PCI Gen 6 SSDs. Together, these four pillars, performance, architecture, AI readiness, and security, define the storage solutions that will power the data-driven era. With PCI Gen 6 SSD, security requirements become even more critical. The leap in speed and system complexity not only delivers performance, but also expands the attack surface and raises the risk of data exposure. In multi-tenant environments, strong namespace isolation, SRIV support, and robust access control are essential to ensure that no tenant can gain unauthorized access to another data. At the same time, PCI Gen 6 SSD rely on advanced high-speed controllers. This added complexity makes firmware security paramount. We must enforce secret boot, digitally signed firmware, and attestation mechanism to guarantee that drive cannot be tampered with or compromised. In short, as performance accelerates, security must be advanced in parallel. Only then, as performance accelerates, security must advance in parallel. Only then can PCI Gen 6 SSD deliver both the speed and the trust that the AI and cloud-scale applications demand. With the arrival of PCI Gen 6, we are introducing a three-tier SSD strategy designed to meet the diverse needs of the market with more advanced features than ever before. First, cache-tier SSD. As we look toward the future of AI-driven infrastructure, we are introducing a new class of AI SSD, leverage SCM, XL-Flash, and SLC technologies. These drives are designed with ultra-low latency, ensuring the critical I/O paths are fully optimized. They excel in handling random I/O, delivering outstanding IOPS to TCO efficiency, and providing high endurance that enterprise can rely on for demanding workloads. AI SSD also serve as high-speed cache layer, accelerating both reads and writes, and enabling faster data access for training and inference. In addition, they support GPU-initiated SSD operations, which allow data to move seamlessly between storage and compute without unnecessary CPU intervention. In short, AI SSD are not just a storage device. They are accelerators for AI training, inference, and real-time data processing, bridging the gap between performance and scalability. Second, performance tier SSD. Now, let's move to our mainstream performance SSD, designed to balance performance, endurance, and cost. These drives deliver high reliability, making them a trusted choice for enterprise workloads, with throughputs reaching up to 28 GB per second. They bring exceptional speed to data center environments. They are ideally suited for OLTP and OLAP applications, where both transactional integrity and analytical speed are critical. In short, these mainstream SSDs provide the right balance: performance at scale, endurance for enterprise, and efficiency for cost-sensitive deployments. Third, capacity tier SSD. As we look at the evolution of storage technology, one clear trend is the shift from hard disk to SSDs. Hard drive once dominated capacity storage, but they are now limited by mechanical latency and energy inefficiency. As data grows exponentially, hard drive once dominated capacity storage, but they are now limited by mechanical latency and energy inefficiency. As data grows exponentially, these constraints have become more and more visible. On the other hand, SSD continue to scale in density, throughput, and IOPS, while also delivering lower power consumption and smaller footprints. With advance in PCI Gen 6 and QLC technology, SSDs are increasingly replacing nearline hard drive for both performance and cost efficiency. This transition is not just about replacing one medium with another one. This transaction is not just about replacing one medium with another. It is about enabling new architectures and data-driven workloads that were never possible before. In short, SSDs are not only the future of performance storage, but also the future of capacity storage. Nearline SSDs are capacity-driven, filling the gap between enterprise TLC SSD and nearline hard drive. They are ideal for data-intensive, large-scale workloads where cost per terabyte is as important as performance, making them a critical component of next-generation storage architecture. Let me introduce you to nearline SSDs, a new class of storage designed as a capacity-optimized tier. They combine the density and cost efficiency of QLC NAND with the inherent performance advantage of SSDs. Nearline SSD delivers high density, lower cost per terabyte, moderate endurance, and for enterprise features such as end-to-end data protection and power loss. And for enterprise features such as end-to-end data protection and power loss safeguards. These drives are particularly well suited for large-scale object storage systems and for AI and machine learning datasets, where data is written once but read repeatedly. In short, nearline SSDs provide the ideal balance of capacity, efficiency, and performance, making them the natural successor to nearline hard drive in the data-driven era. With PCI Gen 6 SSDs, we are not just scaling bandwidth, we are delivering architecture innovation. Our solution is optimized at the ASIC level to handle both CXL 64-byte access and NVMe 512-byte and 4K byte access within maximum efficiency. This enables the drive to achieve up to 25 million IOPS in Gen 6, a breakthrough in performance. At the heart of the design is a smart LAN controller, intelligently managing NAND commands to minimize latency and maximize parallelism. We have also introduced several innovation engines, a hot data detection engine that identifies and accelerates frequent access data, multi-level caching, ensuring data flow seamlessly across different storage layers, and a CXL processor engine, which integrates storage with next-generation memory semantics. Together, these innovations redefine what an SSD can deliver, positioning PCI Gen 6 not only a faster device, but as a smarter, more adaptive component in the data center ecosystem. Both TLC SSDs and cache SSD are capable of delivering high performance. However, they are notable difference when it comes to latency and sustained random write IOPS. Let me give you an example. When we measure 4K random write latency, a cache SSD can deliver up to a 3-time reduction compared to a TLC SSD. This dramatic improvement clearly demonstrates how cache-enabling design are redefining efficiency, especially for latency-sensitive workloads that demand faster response and consistent performance. Let's take a look at 4K random read latency. Compared to standard TLC SSD, the cache SSD can deliver up to a 2-times reduction in latency. This means faster response time and a smoother experience for really intensive applications, particularly in environments where low latency is critical. When we examine sustained random write performance, starting from a queue depth of 4, the results are clear. The cache SSD delivers significantly higher sustained random write IOPS compared to a generic TLC SSD. This demonstrates the values of cache-enabled design, which ensures consistently high performance even under demanding, write-intensive workloads. One of the key innovations we are introducing is the flexibility of a controller interface. A PCI Gen 6 SSD controller can also be configured to operate as a CXL interface. This means the same hardware foundation can serve not only as a high bandwidth storage device, but also a memory expansion component in CXL-enabled architectures. With this dual capability, we can seamlessly support both traditional NVMe storage and next-generation CXL memory pooling, creating a bridge between storage and memory. This is essential for AI and data-centric workloads. As workloads like large language models, LLM and RAG continue to grow, traditional CPU and GPU-centric architectures face challenges in both latency and memory bandwidth. On the left, we see the CXL plus XL flash architecture. Here, a CXL-enabled controller bridge DRAM and XL flash, providing a new memory tier that sits between DDR and SSD. This design expands the memory capacity while keeping latency much lower than traditional NAND. On the right, we see how this fits into AI computing system. CPUs and GPUs rely heavily on DDR and HBM. By adding CXL plus XL flash into the pipeline, we create a high-capacity, low-latency memory extension. This helps GPU access large data sets more efficiently, accelerating AI inference and training for workloads like LLM and RAG. In short, CXL plus XL flash is not just a storage innovation. It's a computational enabler that closes the gap between fast but limited DRAM and massive but slower SSD, unlocking new possibilities for data-intensive AI. When we talk about CXL persistent memory, one of its greatest strengths is the ability to deliver QoS, even in highly dynamic, multi-tenant environments. Unlike a traditional memory or storage interface, CXL provides fine-grained control over bandwidth, latency, and priority. This allows system architects to ensure that critical applications, such as AI inference, real-time analytics, or database transactions, always receive consistent, low-latency access, even when multiple workloads are competing for resources. Here is a concrete example of CXL persistent memory QoS in action, with a data density of 256 bytes. By demonstrating QoS at the 512 byte level, we can clearly see the strength of CXL persistent memory, guaranteeing fairness, isolation, and predictable latency, something traditional memory and storage interfaces simply cannot achieve. Our journey in storage innovation spans from client device to data centers, and now toward AI and machine learning solutions of the future. And ultimately, our future vision is to enable seamless integration of storage, memory, and compute, unlocking new possibilities for innovation in AI, big data, and beyond. At our company, we are not only building leading-edge SSD SoC and modules, we are also committed to support the entire industry as it grows. Just contact us if you are interested in any of our products. Thanks a lot. That's all.
Thank you, Lily, for your wonderful talk. InnoGrit's dedication to pushing forward AI storage innovation is truly impressive. As we step further into the future, memory solutions continue to redefine performance and experience. Representing this spirit of innovation, our next speaker is Amber Yang, Overseas Sales Manager at Powev Electronic Technology Co. Limited, also one of our old friends. Powev is well known as one of the largest memory module manufacturers in China, as well as a high-end memory chip test company. So this year, let's see what new insights Amber will bring us today. Welcome, Amber, to the screen.
We memorize the word, we make a home for data. Global leader in RGB memory products. This is about Powev, our company information, our brand products, and our factory introduction. Our company was founded in 2012. It is mainly engaged in the design, research, and development, production, and sales of DRAM and NAND flash memory. It has 4 product lines: namely RAM, SSD, embedded storage, and PSSD. And it provides solution for consumer-grade, industrial-grade, and enterprise-grade memory, as well as various applications of industrial storage. Our mission to provide global customers with products of excellent performance and a reasonable price. This is our important moments. Company established in 2012, and we are specialized in R&D and the production of memory modules. From 2013 to 2018, we established Asgard Overlock Lab, released the first gaming RGB memory in China. From 2019 to 2020, we ranked fourth among global memory modules factories. From 2021 to 2022, Glowing brand enters the centralized procurement list. And also Asgard debuts DDR5 memory in China. 2023 to 2024. Globalize the brand strategy layout. And we also get the China IC Unicorn Enterprises. 2025 to 28. Especially in Double 11, surprise overseas brand to rank #1 in AliExpress. We also have the certificate high-speed storage products. We have a brand advantage. The #1 domestic consumer storage brand, consumer brand Glowing, high-end gaming brand Asgard, and the industrial class storage brand Sintra. We also have customer storage solution. We also have the technological innovation and the intelligent manufacturing resources in integration, and also have the supply chain advantage. This is our patents. This is our honor certifications. We also have got the China High Technology Enterprise Information Security Certification, also Environmental Show Certification. So this is our three brand. Consumer storage brand, Glowing, and Asgard. And also Asgard is the international high-end gaming storage brand. The third one, Thinker, is the industrial storage brand. The first one, Glowing. The series Central is customized copper thermal plate for better heat transfer, graphics card-grade internal grease, reliable performance. Second series Shenwu also is with Hynix AI chips. It also with 16.8 million RGB color adjustments. It with terminal grease for graphical cards and the strong backing. You can also explore the unknown world of overlock. Take charge of the overlocking potential of broken wall. Longwu. It had different series. The black heatsink and silver heatsink also contains the non-RGB starlight signal. The name of this series comes from the famous army of the Tang Dynasty in ancient China, who combat power represents the performance of the product, which hopefully can bring the ultimate performance experience to users. Longwu RGB. This with high grade stand lasting finish, distinctly glossy black pattern design. It also with dreamlike RGB lighting effects. Asgard. Bragi, DDR5 and RGB RAM series. The existent mirror effort heat sink presented through electroplating process and high-mass sandblast oxidization process of outer frame bring the uniquely heat appearance of the double splicing, extremely thin light head bar design, combined with tuned independent light feed control, such as Azoros Scenic, MSI Scenic, and Gigabyte RGB Fusion. SOAR, the DDR5 high-end long RGB RAM. The simplicity of the design concept doesn't vary the beauty of source power. The somewhat bright sandblasted existence combined with the brightly colored source name on the surface also sought to adapt to a wider range of classes, seamlessly blending into any style of simulation design. With a memory frequency up to 80,000. In order to keep its performance stable, many times we need to add a cooling fan to keep the practice at a relatively low temperature. What about the special design ASCAD SOAR? We tested the ASCAD SOAR after 3 hours of using the especially for high load scores. A valent temperature of about 20 or so. We can see from the above graph that SPD is at about 35. In addition, we also tested it using infrared temperature gauge, and from the comparison above, we can see that the temperature measured at the memory location was 33.3, which also verifies the value read by the software. It seems that even without a fan, the unique vested design is also able to keep the memory at a good operating temperature. Recurring. The overuse of high specification wires 3-dimensional spray painting breaking process, showing the overall warm and cool texture of the heatsink. Recurring custom laser nameplates show the personalized style. Also, you can see that the ASCAD all the products support Inter SMP3. It also contains these 4 series. Valkyrie, the second generation, DDR5 high performance RGB, Bravis, the second generation, DDR5 high-end RGB, SOAR, the DDR5 and the long RGB, and the last one is HEMDAR, the DDR5 high performance long RGB. The third one, Thinker. Thinker also it contains a DDR3 memory module, DDR4 memory module, DDR4 CXMT DDR4 memory module, SATA SSD solution, and also the M.2 SATA SSD solution. Also, it is also used in the transportation, industrial automation, 5G or NetCom, medical, internal security, supervision, vehicle containers, data center or server, and also for the consumer electronics. This is our industrial leadership, replacing lab, improving efficiency and accurate testing. So this is the whole working circle from the intelligent plan scheduling, intelligent production collaboration, device interconnection, smart resources management, and smart quantity process control, and intelligent decision support. The essence of intelligent manufacturing and digital transformation is the revolution of tools and production methods, test develop base system integration, tool and equipment management information, shop floor production management information, manufacturing intelligent management Kanban, production quantity management information life, warehousing and logistical management information, automation, equipment integration, and manufacturing big data analysis. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Amber, for sharing on Powev's latest progress and vision in the storage industry. We are also expecting more innovations from Powev. Our next speaker comes from Shenzhen Kingspec Electronics Technology Co. Limited, a company known for its innovative storage solutions worldwide. As global demand for SSDs continue to surge, boosting production efficiency has become a challenge for manufacturers. Kingspec has taken a bold step forward by integrating traditionally complex testing procedures into a single piece of equipment. Their latest innovations, the CS101, CS101 Mini, and the CS100080, cover both consumer and industrial-grade SSD testing scenarios, and remarkably increase testing efficiency by up to 75%. Let's welcome William, Overseas Business Development Manager at Kingspec, to share their exciting innovations with us.
Hello everyone, this is William, and today I'm gonna talk about the construction of a new ecosystem for the storage testing. And let's move on. And here's today's agenda. I will begin with the introduction about the Kingspec Group, followed up by the production ability and honors. Then I will explore the storage testing ecosystem and share how we have advanced through the Kingspec self-development testing equipment. Finally, I will conclude with the brand strategy, showing how our 2+3 portfolio supports different markets worldwide. This strategy will give you a clear picture of who we are, what we do, and where we are going. Okay, now the Kingspec Electronic Company was founded in 2007 in Shenzhen, China, with more than 18 years of the development. We have grown into a leading global manufacturer of the solid-state storage solution. From the very beginning, our vision has been clear: to design, develop, manufacture, and deliver reliable storage solutions that meet the diverse needs of the industry and the individual worldwide. The management of the Kingspec is composed of the multiple experts with many years of the deep experience in the storage industry, while the founder and the leader of the R&D teams in particular possess over the 20 years of the industry experience. Furthermore, the R&D team accounts for more than 20% of the company total staff. Such an experienced and technology-driven team has laid a solid foundation for the continuous development of the Kingspec and clearly chart in path forward. Here's our milestone. Reviewing the milestone of the Kingspec is essential to highlight the significant events during the company is a repeat development. The company was established in 2007, which the launch of the first 2.5-inch SATA SSD, and in 2013, the Jensen brand was founded, focusing on providing wide temperature and embedded storage solution for the industrial application. In 2015, Kingspec abandoned the National High-Tech Enterprise certification, which was successfully renewed in 2023. In 2025, Kingspec was honored with the China Custom AEO certification. This highest honor will help Kingspec to improve its global delivery time efficiency. Our product portfolio today covers consumer storage, industrial storage, gaming storage, and embedded memory products. Kingspec serves the consumer storage market, offering the SSDs, portable drive, and memory module. Jensen focuses on the industrial-grade storage, aimed to provide reliable and customized solutions for strict industrial application scenarios, such as wide temperature PCIe 4.0 SSD for the Unitary AI robot with PLP function, down module for Foxconn automation, 8TB SATA 2.5 with AES encryption function for military ruggedized laptop. One boon, Hammerstone, and Mixed Age I will introduce later for you. Through the 18 years brand accumulation, Kingspec has established profound collaborative relationship with numerous enterprises, both within and outside the industry, providing our many partners with stable and reliable storage solutions. This cooperation spans sectors including the rail transportation, data center, industrial control system, and AI. After 15 years of global brand deployment, Kingspec global reputation reflects both our reliable quality and our commitment to customers' trust. So far, we are having mature e-commerce marketed through the 11 online flagship stores worldwide. We set a core agent for offline distribution channel across North America, Europe, Latin America, and Asia. In order to improve the delivery efficiency and after-sales service, we have established our own warehousing service system in UK, US, and Japan. The next one is Germany. Okay, here's the second part, production ability and honors. Now let's move to the one of Kingspec core strength, Intelligent Manufacturing Center. Our new industrial park in Guanlan, Shenzhen covers more than 5,000 square meters and represents a significant upgrade to our manufacturing base. This is equipped with new automatic SMT production line as well as the latest Yamaha SMT equipment, AOI inspection systems, and self-development intelligent testing equipment. Now our annual production capacity could reach up to the 4.8 million. Besides, we have implemented a fully digitalized factory management system. This system connects every single step of the production from component inspection to assembly till the final testing. With real-time monitoring and data tracking, we guarantee traceability, stability, and consistency in every product that leaves our factory. Of course, efficiency and management will mean a little without the commitment to quality. But in Kingspec, quality has always been our core value. All of our products follow a comprehensive quality management system and have passed certification, including ISO 9001, CE, FTC, ROHS, KC, and REACH. Beyond the production, without truly set Kingspec apart is our continuous drive for innovation. We have built a strong R&D capability, as I mentioned before, with over 20% of the Kingspec team dedicated to research and design. Today, Kingspec holds 124 granted patents, and our roadmap includes more than 120 new filing in the new feature. At the same time, we have secured our intellectual property globally, registered in more than 100 territories. This ensures that no matter where our partner operates, the Kingspec brand is recognized, trusted, and protected. We also believe in the power of collaboration. Kingspec has established an industry academic innovation hub with the South China University of Technology. Combining the strengths of the academic research and the industrial application, this cooperation allows us to explore the cutting-edge technologies while ensuring that our solution meets a real-world market demand. In addition, we are honored to serve as the Vice Chairman Unit of the Shenzhen Memories Industry Association, playing an active role in shaping the development of the storage industry in China. Okay, now here we are the key part. Before we dive into today's key topic, Kingspec's innovation, let us take a close look at how traditional storage and testing ecosystems are typically built and where their limitations lie. First, there is an issue of fragmentation SSD and to pass through the 5 separate test stages: K1, RDT, K2, BIT, and K3. Each stage required manual handling with a single SSD begin insert and remove as many as 10 times. This time-consuming user and prone and costly. Each stage of the testing is usually performed with the separate tools, often sourced from the different vendors, data collected in the one phase. For example, firm validation does not always flow seamlessly to the next phase, such as read and write testing and compatibility testing. This means that the results are often stored in isolation systems, making it difficult to trace and the performance of a single product unit throughout its life cycle. Without full traceability, it is challenging to guarantee absolute consistency in quality. Second, the traditional ecosystem suffers from the limited customization. Most companies rely heavily on commercial off-the-shelf testing equipment. These devices are designed to serve the general market, but they cannot always replace real-world application scenario. For instance, a consumer using the SSD for gaming or enterprise deploying drive in cloud computing environment will face very different stress compared to what standard test tools simulate. As a result, such as firmware optimization under heavy AI workload, long-term durability in high-temperature environment, or compatibility with specialized controller may not be dedicated until the product is already deployed in the field. Third, there are challenges of the scalability and efficiency. As production volume increase, testing capacity must also expand, but scaling up with multiple third-party devices often requires significant investment, not only in the hardware, but also in licensing, integration, and maintenance. Furthermore, in many cases, the process of the analyzed test data is manual or semi-automated, which slows down the speed of the feedback to the manufacturing team. This delay can prevent repeat adjustments to production automatically, affecting product yield and market responsiveness. Finally, we must consider data intelligence. Traditional testing systems typically provide a raw result, pass or fail. Numbers are benchmarkers of the error count. However, they are rarely offered advanced data analytic or predictive insights. Without ability to aggregate and analyze large amounts of testing data, companies lose the chance to identify the patterns, prevent defects, or optimize designs proactively. So while the traditional ecosystem does play a role in ensuring basic compliance and functionality, it leaves the critical gap in traceability, flexibility, scalability, and intelligent analysis. And this is why Kingspec decided not to rely solely on the third-party solution. Instead, we have taken a bold step forward by developing our own testing device, specifically for the storage product. This self-developed system allowed us to overcome the limitation for the traditional model and create a more comprehensive, automated, and intelligent testing ecosystem. Now let's move to the next part and take a close look at Kingspec self-development testing equipment. As we have seen, traditional storage testing ecosystems face clearly challenges. They are fragmented, inefficient, and often lack of the intelligence needed to meet today's demands. To address this gap, Kingspec launched our first intelligence testing equipment. We call it the ZS101 and the ZS101 Mini. The ZS101 Mini is designed for the flexible application scenario with an overall volume of approximately 1.5 cubic meter and a footprint of less than 1 square meter. It can be easily transported, making it highly suitable for use in confined space or for temporary small batch testing needs. The equipment features a total of 80 SATA testing interface and 64 MVV interface. In addition to the supporting testing for the 2.5-inch SATA and the M.2 SSD, it is also compatible with the M-SATA models. Despite its compact size, the device retained comprehensive functionality, including support to the SSD high-temperature testing, remote desktop, remote network power on and off, and data visualization, enabling real-time tracking and management of the test data. And the ZS101 was designed for the mass SSD testing, integrating multiple functions into a single platform, unlike the third-party solution, which only offers standardized procedures. The ZS101 reflects Kingspec has profound understanding of the design process for a highly quality SSD, as well as the required test process and test standards. The ZS101 integrates all 5 testing stages into the one automated platform. With only 2 steps, the entire process is complete, improving the consistency and boosting efficiency by more than 75%. Besides, the equipment integrates testing programs for the top 5 mainstream controller solutions available on the market: Macel, SMI, Realtek, Istro, InnoGrit. This is a major leap forward for the SSD production line. The ZS101 can test up to the 600 SATA SSD or 480 PCIe SSD at the same time, a scale that dramatically improves the throughput for 5-volume production. All test information is shown in real time on a visualized software interface, allowing operators to monitor every drive's performance at a glance. The front panel supports both 2.5-inch SATA and M.2 interface, covering the mainstream SSD format used in the consumer market. On the back panel, the ZS101 provides independent interface for PCIe protocol, which reduces the signal crosstalk, a common problem in high density testing setup. By emulating interference, the system achieves higher precision and improved yield rates, which directly translate into the field failure and lower cost for our customers. The ZS101 is also equipped with customizable high-temperature chambers control, means that separate compartments can be managed with the independent setting. This allows us to simulate different operating conditions. For example, testing on one batch of the drive under normal temperature while stretching another high heat. Such flexibility is crucial for ensuring product reliability across the diverse application scenario from laptops to the industrial servers. In addition to the hardware, the ZS11 is powered by Kingspec's self-developed software. With one click, remove the power management operator can control up to 6 host systems at the same time. The software provides fully data visualization, tracking every test in real time, and automatically storing results in a centralized database. Even more importantly, it supports integration with the MES systems, including the cloud platforms such as the Huawei Cloud. This means that every SSD test on the ZS11 has a complete digital record, ensuring end-to-end traceability for quality management and after-sales support. Last equipment is our industrial-grade SSD testing system, the ZS1080. This equipment is designed to meet a challenge of the rigorous testing environment, ensuring the product complies with the strength, industrial, and even aerospace standards, enabling stable operation in crucial fields such as industrial control and aerospace. It supports 80 SATA SSD at the same time testing in a single run. With the capacity for further expansions, ZS1000 can simulate various extremely environment conditions with a temperature testing range from the -55 degrees to the 105 degrees, and the humidity range from the 20% to the 98%. Under the condition, the equipment remains frost-free and drip-free. Beyond the environmental simulation, this tester also supports normal powerful off test, abnormal power failure testing, customizable SATA protocol testing, protocol error injection testing, and even customer-specific scenario testing. This ensures the client across the different sectors receive consistently high-quality validations. Similarly, this system supports visual data management, automatically collecting the testing and generating a report, with all test data being fully traceable. We understand that the different industries, whether gaming, cloud data center, or industrial automation, have unique testing requirements. That is why we provide customized configuration of this intelligence testing equipment for our partners. This level of flexibility ensures that our clients receive not only a product, but also a solution designed for their success. In short, all of these testing equipment are far more than a test machine. It is a strategic and it is a strategic endeavor that combines capacity, efficiency, intelligence, and precision. It reduces manual labor, speed up production, ensure the fully data traceability, and support customized workflow. More importantly, it laid the foundation for Kingspec's vision of a new storage testing ecosystem, one that moves beyond the limitation of the traditional model and set a higher standard for the entire industry. Okay, here is our final part. We will talk about the Kingspec brand strategy. After discussing our production capability and our innovation in testing, let me now turn to the final part of today. At the Kingspec, we have built 2+5 brand portfolio that allows us to serve different market and consumer needs with precision. This portfolio combines two main brands with this specialized brand, creating a comprehensive ecosystem of storage solution. First, we have our Kingspec and Yansen. There are our flagship line, delivering reliable consumer-grade and industrial-grade storage solution to users worldwide. We offer a full product range, including internal SSD, DDR memory module, and memory card, serving everything from consumer electronic to industrial application. Second is our three specialized brand created to capture new and fast-growing segments. And this is our brand called the MixEdge, our media storage brand. MixEdge provides high-performance memory cards that redefine the content creating workflow. And here is our OneBoon, our gaming storage brand. OneBoon is designed for the global gaming enthusiast, export, SSDs, and PC builder. It's offered RGB RAM and RGB SSD that combine the cutting-edge performance. And finally, we have the MemoStone, our brand for portable storage solution. Memostone focuses on mobility, lightness, compact design, and data privacy. Its products including the USB SSD, portable SSD, designed for the professional traveler and the tech enthusiasts who need fast, secure storage on the go. Together, these 5 brands from a strong, diverse portfolio, 2 core brands anchoring consumer and the industrial market, and the 3 specialized brands leading the media, gaming, and mobile storage. At the end, everything I have shared today, from our advanced production capability and self-developed test device to our diversity field brand strategy, lead back to one central theme: the construction of a new ecosystem storage testing. Thank you for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, William. A very impressive introduction. Kingspec's commitment to innovation and global service continues to make an impact in the storage market. Going forward, let's welcome our next speaker, Keith Wang, who represents Shenzhen Quanxing Technology Co. Limited, with the topic, The Secret to Enterprise Success in the AGI Era, a breakthrough AI local deployment solution. He will address a key challenge while AI is reshaping business. Security risks and high costs keep most companies from fully adopting it, while Quanxing's localized AI solution offers an affordable, secure, and seamless way for enterprises to complete their AI transformation. Let's give a big round of applause to Keith as he joins us on screen.
Hello everyone, I'm Wang Yukun, the AI Product Director of Transient Technology. The topic of my speech today is the secret of enterprise success in the AGI era, a breakthrough AI deployment solution. This year, we all knew that the AGI is coming, and there will be a turning point where top AI researchers will be replaced by AI itself. There is a hypothesis called Plato hypothesis that all models will eventually become the same. That is the world model. This world model will represent all knowledge in the world, so different model companies will eventually make the same product. But under this premise, the cost of the unit use of AI is increasing day by day, but a very unusual thing happened this year. That is, in 2025, in the unit cost, under the condition that the computing power remains unchanged, a very cost-effective solution of a large language model is realized through the price optimization of the model itself. This is a MOE solution brought to us by DeepSeek. It is one of 2 orders of magnitude lower in the cost of unit wisdom, but at the same time, it also brings us a more profound revelation. That is, algorithm optimization can actually bring a very large economic benefit to the entire large language model industry. Take the DeepSeek R1 deployment as an example. Based on the same server, the throughput of the model that DeepSeek officially provided can be 14,000 tokens per second, but all the other third parties can only provide 5,000 tokens per second. This is actually formed by greatly optimizing the operating environment of the model itself. In response to this problem, we, Transient Technology, have put forward a new solution, which is called the Super Dimension Memory Fusion solution. Through such a solution, we have realized the reduction of the large language model itself based on the systematic optimization of software and hardware coordination, breaking the memory wall that has always existed in the large language model industry. By solving this problem, we can reduce the cost of training large language model by 95%, and inference performance is improved by 50%. Based on such a very obvious improvement in cost and performance, it can help AI eventually benefit everyone. The base of our solution is Super Dimension Memory Fusion technology. Based on this cost-effective solution, we have also built a MaaS platform called AI Studio. It can help users create digital alter ego through visualization platform. Based on such a software and hardware integrated solution, we have also built our all-in-one machine series, including Super AI PC, Super AI Workstation, and Super AI servers.
At the same time, we work with a wide range of ISV partners to build a variety of solutions to help customers learn more quickly. We also support virtualization solutions in the private cloud to help large language models learn more conveniently. Through such a super cost reduction, we can help AI benefit everyone eventually. At the same time, we do not only support NVIDIA's computing ecology, but also support emerging computing power such as Tianshu, Zhixin, and Muxi. In the future, we will cooperate with more computing chip solutions to promote the future development of AI. First of all, let's take a look at the AI Link solution. Our AI Link solution includes three parts of optimization. First of all, we support the extreme acceleration of model inference. In the case of localized deployment such as DeepSeek R1, we can achieve an improvement of more than 50%. Then, under the scenario of model training, we can achieve a reduction of 90% of the highest cost. In terms of graphic memory expansion, we can achieve a maximum of 8 terabytes of graphic memory expansion. At the same time, we also support reinforcement learning. Another part is we support the unified calculation of different computing ecology, which can support the automatic decomposition of the model between different GPU. Traditionally, if you want to use a large language model for fine-tuning, the 14 billion model needs at least 280 gigabytes of graphic memory. The total hardware cost will be more than $150,000. If you need to do the fine-tuning training of the DeepSeek R1 model, you'll need 13 terabytes of graphic memory, and the whole hardware cost will be more than $6 million. With the help of our solution, we can use a PC with the expansion card to achieve the training of up to 32 billion models. It can replace a 4-card workstation. With that workstation and our expansion card, we can realize the training of 72 billion models. Then its ability can actually replace a traditional small cluster of 24 cards. The above is our core AI Link solution. Based on such a solution, we have produced the MaaS platform named AI Studio. Such a MaaS platform is an integrated solution that allows everyone to train their own large language model. The AI Studio solution includes a core control panel, which can see the complete training task and hardware resources. In the data management interface, you can import and classify data, as well as automatic cleaning and automatic generation of data. You can directly use the original documents to complete these operations. Then, you can directly download the most advanced and easy-to-use models in the large language model management interface. The core function of our platform is the fine-tuning interface, where you can directly start your fine-tuning task, set your favorite parameters and models and corresponding datasets, and monitor the progress of the task in real time. After the training, you can choose to compress the model directly. At the same time, you can also directly evaluate the ability of the model itself on our platform to test whether it meets some usage scenario. At the same time, we also integrate the function of application, such as knowledge base, and then we can help you to convert the model into productivity more quickly. And we are very honored to complete the first launch of the DeepSeek R1 all-in-one machine with Inspur and Muxi at the first time this year. Such an all-in-one machine can reduce the local deployment of cost of the large language model by more than 90%. And also, we are very honored to complete the first launch of AI Fusion solution with Lenovo, which is the world's first AI PC that can fine-tune the 32 billion model. One of our medium-term vision is to bring training-level parameters to computers under $2,000. In fact, this is inseparable from our in-depth cooperation with NPU and semiconductor companies. I hope to use such a long-term technical plan to help AI benefits everyone in the future. That is all of our solution, which includes the most core graphic memory expansion card and the AI Link algorithm platform. With such an extreme low-cost solution, we hope that AI can benefit everyone. That is the full introduction of our solution. And if you want to know more about our solution or you want to cooperate with us, please scan the QR code or go to our website. We will get in touch with you quickly.
Thank you, Kingspec, for your insightful presentation on Quanxing's AI local deployment solution. Your perspectives on balancing security and cost in the agile era provide invaluable guidance for organizations pursuing safe and efficient AI transformation. Coming next, we are pleased to welcome Cecilia Chen, Marketing Manager at Silergy Semiconductor Technology Hangzhou Co. Limited. Founded in 2008 and headquartered in Hangzhou, Silergy is a global leader in energy IC design, focusing on power management, smart energy, and green technology solutions. With products widely used in consumer electronics, cloud computing, automotive, and industrial applications, Silergy is committed. Founded in 2008 and headquartered in Hangzhou, Silergy is a global leader in energy IC design, focusing on power management, smart energy, and green technology solutions. With products widely used in consumer electronics, cloud computing, automotive, and industrial applications, Silergy is committed to enabling smarter and more efficient systems for the future. Today, Cecilia will present Silergy's latest memory PMIC solutions and how they contribute to higher performance and efficiency in the storage industry. We are excited to have Cecilia with us. Let's welcome her on screen.
And today, I'm introducing our memory PMIC. First, I would like to make a short introduction of Silergy. And next, we will introduce our memory PMIC roadmap. Then at the end, we will do some product introduction. Silergy, as the fastest growing semiconductor company, is one of the global semiconductor company. We provided power, signal chain, and embedded processing solution widely used in automotive, industrial, consumer, computing, and telecom equipment. Now we have over 1,700 employees all over the world, and we have 30 plus cities worldwide, including Americas and Europe and Asia. Now you are seeing our BCD technology roadmap. We own our own fab, and we will start our manufacturing from 23. And the first maybe DC-DC and some LED driver and MOSFET. And now we are doing our automotive solutions from our fab manufacturing. And also, we insist our global supply chain. And we have our fab partners all over the world, including China, Taiwan, and some other China manufacturing. Also, our assembly and test manufacturing are all over the world. So for our customer, it's very flexible. This page, we introduce our multiple product lines, including embedded processing, power, and analog signal chain. We focus our analog power products from DC-DC, AC to DC, and smart power stage and protection switch, including PMIC and power module and motor driver something. And from analog signal chain, we have amplifiers, data converters, and timing and clock. Also, we have AFE solutions focused on automotive. And we have embedded processing solutions like metering, MCU, and the programmable logic device. Our products are used in diversified end application from consumer electronics, network equipment, security monitoring, LED lighting, server, automotive, and industrial drivers, from TV, from SSD, and from IP camera like AI and server is the hottest in this moment. And in this page, you will see our global partner, especially focused memory PMIC and SSD like BIWIN, like Yangtze memory, like the famous Intel and Micron. We'd like to introduce our memory PMIC roadmap. We have client products like SY8686A, which is production solution already. And we also have the new products like the SY70202 series, which will be production in this year full. Silergy PMIC reference design for many SLCs. this page, you will see we have to customize the reference for Silicon Motion and Maxim. And I would like to introduce our solution from this page. Like the SY8686, we are doing very high efficiency and very high integration PMIC for client SSD system. We have customized solution for Samsung and Yangtze memory, like customer very popular in their solution, and the light load efficiency is very good. And we also have integration PMIC for SSD system, and we have very wide voltage input range and very high integrations, and we impact full channel box and two channel audio in one chip that provide very high integration for SSD system. You can see the curve transient is very good, and the back efficiency is pretty high. In this page, we have introduced our PLP PMIC with bi-direction DC-DC and capsule measurement. And now we show our test waveform, and the performance is quite good. Also, we have some industrial solution for server DDR5 solution. In this solution, we compact 4-channel high-efficiency buck with 12 voltage input and 5 amp output current, and we also have very good efficiency, especially in light load. The node transient waveform is quite good, and we have provided this solution in the package of QF55. Also, this page you can see our 6-channel high efficiency buck regulator for server DDR5 solution with 12 voltage input and many selectable output current range you can select. It is very popular, and most our tier 1 and end customer has already applied this solution, already going on BIWIN status. SQ4002 is a very good buck regulator for client DDR5. And in this solution, we compacted 3-channel high-efficiency buck with 4 amp, and 1 amp buck. And the input range is from 4 volume to 5. Also, it increased 8 bits ADC. So the pinout is very small. Also, it is very compact package. And this is still a very popular solution for client DDR5. SQ7050 is a very high efficiency and high integration PMIC for LPDDR5 DRM, and it provides the solution in the compact package in QFN package, and also has output discussion function. That's the end of my introduction, and we will continue to provide our solution for our global partners, and we are committed to provide high integration, high efficiency solution for memory PMIC market.
Thank you, Cecilia, for sharing Silergy's vision and innovations. Now, how time flies. Next comes our final presenter, Alex Xie, Product Director at OKN Technology. First, please allow me to make a brief introduction to OKN Technology. Founded in 2005, Suzhou OKN Technology Co. Limited is one of the earliest domestic companies to provide reliability testing and mass production support for HDD mechanical drives. With independent R&D and iterative technological capabilities spanning from HDDs to SSDs, the company offers self-developed one-stop storage testing systems and product testing services to well-known clients both in China and abroad. Boasting more than 20 years of engineering expertise in the storage field, Alex will share his presentation titled Empower Memory Storage Industries Through Testing Technology. Here comes Alex on screen. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Hello everyone, this is Alex. I'm very glad to join GMIF 2025. Today, I'm going to share with him Empower Memory Storage Industry Through Testing Technology. Okin was founded in 2005 and we are specialized in semiconductor memory testing. Okin has firmly established itself as a leader in the equipment testing domain for memory storage products, and it is at the forefront of driving innovation and setting standards in memory storage testing. So empower the industry through the advanced testing technology. Okin empowers the memory storage industry by ensuring quality performance of the memory product, which in turn promotes the healthy development of the entire industry. Okin's vision is to continue to improving testing technology to meet evolving the needs of the memory storage industry and its mission to provide reliable testing solutions for memory storage manufacturing as a testing technology leader. Testing technology has a significant influence on the memory storage market, guiding the development direction of product quality and cost reduction with Okin's leader position. If we look at current memory storage market landscape, we can see the current memory storage market is experiencing robust growth, driven by the increased demand of data storage across various sectors such as consumer, electric, data center, and automotive. Market research firms project a significant expansion in the coming years, followed by emerging technology like AI, IoT, which require vast amounts of memory. If we look at current market players, leading players still the Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micro Technology. These companies dominate the global market with their advanced manufacturing capabilities, extensive R&D and investment, which including the testing equipment, and also strong brand recognition. They continue to evolve to meet evolving demands of customers and maintain their competitive edge. Testing solutions provide with increased memory storage market. Testing solution plays an increasing crucial role to ensure the quality of the end product. Okin is aimed to be leader of memory storage test solution provider, which provide customer an integration testing solution from quality to reliability, and the test solution balanced across the cost and performance and flexibility. If we look at the regional market analysis, Asian Pacific, particularly China, is the largest market for the memory storage, driven by the presence of major manufacturing and high demand for the customer electric. The China memory market was valued at 22 billion in 2024, and the industry is expected to grow at 7.9% during the forecast period of 2034. Why the test is so important in the memory storage? The first one is ensure the product quality. Testing is essential, important for ensure quality and memory storage product. Through comprehensive testing, manufacturing can identify and eliminate defects early in the production service process, ensuring only high-quality product reach the market. This helps to reduce customer complaints and product returns, enhance the overall brand reputation. And the second, reduce the failure rate. By conducting thorough testing, memory manufacturing can significantly reduce the failure rate of their product, and early detection of potential faults allow for timely corrective action, preventing costly failure in the field. Lower failure rate also translates into reduced warranty costs and increased customer satisfaction. And the third one, and which is also very important, meet the industry standards. The memory storage industry is subject to various international and industry-specific standards. Testing is necessary to ensure the product meets these standards, which are designed to guarantee safety, performance, and reliability. And the last one is enhance our customer trust. Testing plays a vital role in enhancing customer trust. When customers know that memory products have been rigorously tested, they are more likely to have confidence in quality and reliability for this product. This trust can lead our customer to loyalty and long-term business relationship. And there are different types of memory storage in testing. And basically, they can divide into 4 categories: functional test, performance test, reliability test, and environment testing. And Okin, actually, we have also 4 families which can cover different memory storage products. ES100 is for the embedded memory, including UFS, LPDDR, eMMC, SD, and TF card. And MS200 is for the IC chip level, DRAM, NAND, NOR flash. Then followed by GA300, which is for the SSD module, including eSSD, CSSD, BGA SSD, and CFE card. And the last one is SW400, which is for the DIMM module, including RDIMM, UDIMM, SODIMM, and also we can perform the SPD. Okin partner and customer actually is across the whole semiconductor memory industry chain, from the telecom, internet, cloud, complete system, module, original, controller, enterprise, embedded memory, research, installation, and certification. Basically, it covers from the production to research, the whole memory industry chain. How the Okin test solution provide to our customer is to improving our customer yield and productive. So first one is to pick up this early defect. So early defect detection is very important to memory manufacturing. By leveraging advanced testing technology such as functional and reliability testing, manufacturing can identify for components at early stage of their production. So this reduces the likelihood of the defective product reaching later and saving time and resource. Then on the process optimization involves streamlining the manufacturing process to enhance efficiency. This including analysis, improving every step from raw material intake to final product assembly. Memory manufacturer can use data from testing to identify their bottleneck and inefficiency process. And reduce test time. Reduced test time is also very important for increasing productivity. So manufacturing, they can have the test process optimized and parallel testing. For example, Okin actually can provide the hundreds of products in parallel testing. So this kind of testing optimization involves fine-tuning of the test pattern to cover more faults in the less time. And this will be tested simultaneously, significantly cut down the overall test time. And the final goal is increasing the production throughput. So increasing production throughput means product more high quality memory product in a given time frame. So by combining the early detection, process optimization, and reduced test time, manufacturing, they can ramp up their production in a very quick time. Okin test solution also enhancing the product quality and cost reduction. So basically performing the efficient testing through test solution, they can have the identify and eliminate defect. As we mentioned just now, the early defect can be eliminated to improve the product quality. And through this kind of comprehensive testing methodology, including functional, performance, and environment stress testing, manufacturing, they can detect the various types of defects such as bit error, data corruption, thermal instability. So once identified, this defect can be removed from their reward by discarding 4 components ensuring that high quality product reach the market. And meeting customer satisfaction. Meeting customer satisfaction is non-negotiable. So this is the most important for our customer. So by understanding the unique requirement for each customer, manufacturing then tailor their product accordingly. So testing method and testing solution play a very key role in this process, and it verifies that memory product can meet specific performance, capacity, compatibility criteria, and this personalized approach helps the manufacturing to stand out in a competitive market and retain their customer. So lower overall production cost, ensuring the consistent and reliability, improving the brand reputation, which is also our goal through the providing the test solution to help our customer to meet this target. For example, here, Okin GA300, which is the SSD testing family. This testing solution actually covers from the enterprise level to the consumer level. Also, it can cover from different interface from PCIe, NVMe to SATA SAS, and also it can support the basic aging process. So basically, it covers from PCIe 5 to the PCIe 4 and also SATA SAS and the base. So GA300 SSD testing system, which is a very strong SSD tester solution. So from the hardware feature, it can provide voltage setting, real-time voltage current reading, high paralysis, and low power current measurement. So the voltage testing, it can up to the 10%, negative 10% to the positive 10%, and it can provide the automatic voltage combination and monitoring and adjust. On the software features, it have the standardized user control interface, support mainstream borrows and remote control. It can have the independent testing for each test. And all the test script, it can continue update the base function library and have the clear failure location and information collection. It can provide complete test log and download management. So on the test function, basically it cover 100% cover all the test SSD test requirement. So it can provide like the SPOR, MPOR reading and writing process during the power down process, and also the quick power on and off test power cycle stress test. And also it can provide the low power consumption detection. So also it can provide like the reset PLP, PS model switch, and also it will provide a kind of stress test, RDT, ESE, endurance test. So overall, in one word, actually this test system not only provide the hardware, also including all the testing algorithm, which can help our customer to perform the quick and stress test to their production test. On the control center and the data service, this is a unique feature from our GA300 system. So it can provide the so-called the equipment data collection and trace the history trace and also the log customizing. So overall, the GA300 SSD testing system, they provide the customer with flexibility testing solution to the entire SSD process, from research and design, from the master production and the reliability. So here's the example. This is our GA300 Gen 5 tester. So it can provide the up to 32 gigabytes per second, and it can testing up to 256. So with the hardware architecture with self-diagnose and monitoring system, actually the machine can test meet the production and the reliability and the quality test. So think about the mass production scenario. So previously, actually, there are different steps from K1 to base to K2 to FT to K3. And on each process, this is done manually, and the test result require manually intervention and judgment. And the probability of error is very high. And this product need to be plugged in and out repeatedly in different test steps. So they are using PC or server for perform this kind of simple test, but the result may be not consistent. And coming with the GS300, so we can integrate all the test process into one machine, which means the K1 plus base plus K2 plus FT plus K3, all these test steps can be done in one machine without pull in and pull out the product. So this help our customer very simple and efficient improvement. Okay, so come to the SW400 DIMM. This is also our DIMM testing family. So it can support the enterprise and the consumer, and can support the RDIMM, LRDIMM, UDIMM, SODIMM, and also it covered from DDR4 to DDR5. So on the DIMM level testing, so if we look at the hardware feature, also it can provide the short circuit protection, the PMIC input-out voltage diversion, and PMIC VDD, VDDQ, VPP, this kind of pull bias. So on the software features, also it can provide the standardized user interface. And on the most important is, on this testing system, it can provide the dual test platform, which is UEFI and CPGC. So you can change the DDR frequency and voltage, and also the timing parameters. So on the UEFI test platform, actually, it can already integrate the different test algorithm from data to the address. All this can be adjusted by customer. So on the CPGC, also a kind of AT test pattern we already integrated into this machine. So we provide the development interface and the customer the test pattern. So also we can provide the AMT and the CPGC, which is based on the Intel Advanced Memory Test. So this can help our customer to have a quick diagnosis on their DIMM. So after testing, the tester record can provide the error DQ, which is in the DIMM chip position. It can tell you which row, which column failed. And also it can provide the PPR repair function, which including the software and hardware level repair. On the control features and the data service functions, it can also provide the equipment acquisition monitoring, the test history, and the production routing verification, and also the log customization. So all this kind of data service function we can also provide to our customer, which can link to their, for example, their production MES system to transfer all this test data to their database directly. So, okay, here is one example. This is our DDR5 RDIMM tester, which can support up to 56 AMT per second. So it can provide 16 DIMM paralleling testing. So it also provides a temperature control environment. It can support the DIMM temperature capture during the test, and you can adjust the memory parameters and the frequency. Also, it can support the RMT function and support the error DQ locally, as we mentioned just now. So also, it will have bin sorting and grading function. So we can provide the software customization service like the data recording and analysis, test pattern customization, and test process control. So on the ES100 and the MS200 testing system, so ES100, which is for the embedded memory tester, so it can support the UFS and LPDDR, and the MS200, which is targeted for the IC chip level, which will support DRAM and NAND. On the UFS portion, it can support up to the 4.0 and also downward to 3.1 and 2.2. So you can use this to perform USS SLT level testing and as well as the LPDDR. And on the DRAM test, it can support the DDR5 DRAM up to 9000 MT per second. So this is a very high speed. Okay, so integratedly multiple algorithm data transform and address transform. So this can help our customer to check their DRAM at chip level. So finally, all the ES100 and MS200 testing system will be integrated with the handler. So basically, it's a fully automatic loading and unloading, and also have the bin sorting function, complete the whole test at one stop. Looking at the future, I think one of the important to our customer is how we can make sure our product time to market. So Okin is have this kind of leading by providing the test solution. So normally faster product development cycles, you will have the early market entry, and you can have the quick validation and verification and gain the competitive advantage. So normally with faster product development cycle are enabled by efficient testing system. So with advanced testing technology, manufacturing, they can quickly evaluate new memory design to make sure the necessary improvement, and this reduce time from the concept to market launch. So on the early market entry also gave the memory manufacturing a significant advantage by accelerating product development and validation. Normally companies, they can be the first to introduce new memory product to the market. So quick validation and verification are also important for getting product to market faster. So at that time, testing technology such as the fault simulation, test coverage analysis can quickly confirm a memory product meet the required specification. So this will help our customer reduce the time spent on the validation process, and gaining the competitive advantage is the result of the fast time to market, early time market entry, and combine the high quality product cost effective manufacturing. So memory manufacturing ahead of their competitors. So this can help our customer lead to increase their sales and customer loyalty and long-term success in the highly competitive memory storage market. So Okin is going to pronounce the PCIe 6.1, which is 64 terabyte per second in Q1 2026, and also coming with the DDR5 RDIMM, which with the 6400 and 8400 MT per second. It will also be launched in Q1 2026. And UFS 4.0 and LPDDR, they will be launched in Q4 2025 and Q2 2026. And on the DRAM part, it will be launched in this quarter, Q4 2025. And the NAND tester, it will be launched in Q1 2026. So all this leading testing technology system, we hope we can help our customer accelerating their product, also time to market. Okay, I think that's all for today's presentation.
Thank you, Alex, for that insightful presentation. Your expertise and experience in advancing memory storage testing technology Technology have given us valuable perspectives on improving product reliability and driving industry innovation. And Alex's talk concludes all the presentations for today, and our live streaming has also come to a close. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to all our speakers for sharing their invaluable insights and expertise. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today at the Global Live broadcast of Memory Brands of the 4th GMIF 2025 Innovation Summit. We heard incredible insights from industry leaders, explored the latest breakthrough in storage technology, and gained a clear vision of how memory innovation is shaping the future. From AI servers and generative AI devices to intelligent vehicles and beyond. As we conclude today's broadcast, let's carry forward the ideas, inspiration, and collaboration we have experienced here. Together, we can continue to push the boundaries of technology, drive innovation, and create a more connected and intelligent future. We look forward to seeing you at our next events. Thank you and goodbye.